Welcome to Metaneering Ministries. This sermon was written by Minister Alexandria Amma. My name is Michael, and I'll be delivering this wonderful message today. The Spirit of God permeates everything, including your well-being and every undesirable experience. There is nothing outside God's reach, nothing a man can conceive that can exclude God's reach. Contrary to our experiences, our moment of clarity and rightness is when God's infinite intelligence is revealed and takes us into His powerful essence. It's up to us to embrace Him and apply the correct response. What we come to face is only an awareness away from overcoming. There are numerous ways to do this while lessening the confusion and frustration. Keep it simple even though it's easy to rule out all practical methods. Occam's razor is the principle of parsimony, telling us that the simplest, most elegant explanation is usually the one closest to the truth. Galatians 5:22-23 introduces us to the fruits of the Spirit: love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control, and ends with, against such things there is no law. Sealing the abiding presence of God now and indefinitely accept the blessings of the atonement and repentance. Atonement takes two, us and God, that were torn apart through our thoughts and emotional stances and makes us one, whole, again. Repentance is a radical change of mind or attitude, locking us into our rightful place beside God for however long we desire to remain. Consider now a situation you wish to resolve with ease and respect for all involved. Clear your mind of all the perceived complications regarding why there hasn't been a resolution up to this point. Select the fruit of the Spirit and filter the situation through it. Example: let's assume I am struggling financially and spiritually. I've lost my job, and daily pressures are getting to me. Keeping depression at bay is also now part of my daily regimen. The first thing I do is allow myself to feel whatever emotion is present at that time. Writing off my emotional experience keeps a wedge between rightness and my awareness. Allowing my emotional feedback prevents it from tripping me up. Knowing my emotional hazards, I'm more aware of my footing as I move forward. Secondly, I'll allow a radical change and apply my chosen spirit fruit, faithfulness. This experience is my teacher, and I have more clarity now. Maybe I complained about the hours, the pay, and more. Humbling myself, I can settle for another job with similar requirements because I need an income. But the truth is, I run the risk of possibly falling back into previous habits and thought processes. Maybe I told myself once I got caught up on bills, I'd start saving to start my business or invest. My current experiences are footnotes to what I've done, and I could struggle needlessly with explaining myself, or I can begin accepting that this is a blessing because, against such things, there is no law. I want and need a solution, not another problem. Truth brings my autonomy, and I can feel the emotional load lifting and choices reappearing. I feel my self-control strengthening along with more solutions and possibilities. Maybe I'll need to sell an old laptop or take one of those similar jobs to cover me in the meantime, but I know I've changed. The steps of a good and righteous man are directed and established by the Lord, and He delights in his way and blesses his path. When he falls, he will not be hurled down, because the Lord is the one who holds his hand and sustains him. Psalms 37:23-24 AMP. In the example I just gave, it's hard to embrace any other simplicity other than getting another job. That's clear, and so is the need for security and where we find it. I'm not desiring to hop from job to job, nor settle for what a company says I am worth. Many of us know what this is like, and many of us have a growing wish list. As I look for another job, beginning where I am, I put off the old man and stay mindful. The thief, misplaced energy, time, etc., comes only to steal and kill and destroy. I have come that they may have life and have it to the full. John 10:10, NIV. Where we begin is just as important as arriving where we need to be. We can force all the pieces in place, or we can let them fall into place as we continue expanding our spiritual and religious relationship. The choice is always ours, and God is an abiding presence. Thank you for listening. Metaneering Ministries now have Friday sermons and every Tuesday-Thursday partnership promotion. Please consider subscribing, liking, sharing, and commenting.